clapping out there. Johnny, are you clapping down the hallways again? Oh my, we've got some crazy people out today. This is Dunce Debates, episode 2, and Jared can't stop us from calling it Dunce Debates today.
That's true.
Johnny just gave me the thumbs up. He was the mad lad, clapping through the hallways.
Yeah.
Alright, my name is Seth. I'm going to bleep out my last name. I am a film major, and we are here to have some very stupid debates.
Yes, we are.
Stupid intellectual debates.
Very intellectual. Your crops will grow big. No, your brains will grow very, very large from listening to us. It's like the Grinch. It's just going to pop out, you know.
It's big brain time.
That could be the podcast name.
Big brain time?
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
Introductions?
Yeah, Jared might actually agree to that one.
You introduce yourself, so I'll go ask him.
It's me again, Kyle. Digital media and history major here for fun.
What have you.
Yeah.
And I'm Ira, psych major, who's just here. Yeah.
Well, you're here for the fun of it, so.
All right.
Here for the intellectualness.
All right, Kyle, did you introduce yourself?
Yes, I did, and so did Ira.
Okay.
You're all set.
Questions are out of the way.
And guess what? We have a new title, gentlemen. It's Big Brain Time.
Oh,
Yes.
Big brain time.
Jared has approved it.
Probably shouldn't have clapped right there, but that's okay.
I'll fix it in post. It'll be fine. It's the
Just fix
favorite.
everything in post. Just fix it.
Yeah, that is the rule of filmmaking. If you can't fix it in post, what are you doing here at all? You know?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if your main actor can't show up on set. We'll green screen them in later.
Exactly.
I don't even think Tommy Wiseau would do
Does
that.
anybody even have the capabilities of green screening people in?
George Lucas.
I know there is one guy who's like really good at that stuff. Anyway, so we are here for a very intellectual debate today, correct, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One of a lot of magnitude and like immense magnitude, and this one, unlike the Jar Jar Binks debate, this will affect people's lives personally.
Oh, yes.
It'll affect them right down to their cells.
Absolutely.
And that is science.
Mm-hmm.
We're not debating science.
I have a test tomorrow. We're talking about cells and science.
All right. The debate is French fries or curly fries.
Ooh.
So I know Kyle has picked his position. He's going with French fries today.
Mm-hmm.
I've picked my position. I'm going with my main dogs, the curly fries. But Ira, have you decided? Or are you going to let the debate decide?
I might weigh in on whenever I decide that it merits my opinion. So I'll just try to take a more median approach.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
So my first statement.
How about, you go first.
Yeah, French fries suck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
That is a lie. I love French fries. But so my first argument here is just going to be they're just not very appealing. Look at them. They're just yellow sticks, right? That's all they are. They're just yellow sticks. They're not very fun shaped. They're like the shape of grass. They're like blades of grass that are yellow and crunchy. What are French like? That's all that they look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Curly fries are fun. Look at them suckers. They came to party. They don't look like blades of grass. They look like springs. Just looking at them, they have a dynamic energy. Can you pretend that you're playing the accordion while eating French fries? No. I mean, I guess you kind of can. But you'd have a prop with curly fries. You can just accordion that sucker. You know? So my first argument there is aesthetics. And the bright yellow colors is much more artificial, while the brown of curly fries has this nice golden brown look that we always look for in bread. We look for in our meats. You know, you want a nice golden brown meat, whether you're unless you're steaming it, of course. But if you're frying it, or you got a rotisserie chicken, you want that nice golden brown color.
Rotisserie oven. Yeah.
Yeah. So normal French fries are less aesthetically pleasing and just they don't have the fun factor of curly fries.
Okay, so not appealing, huh? Okay, Seth, riddle me this. How much money do you think the fast food industry makes every year off of selling these French fries? How much do you want to bet? I couldn't give you an exact estimate myself, but if they weren't appealing, how come they sell so much?
Well, I said visually appealing.
Visually. Well, even if they weren't visually appealing, how can you explain how much money they make?
And the fact that most restaurants pretty much just sell the normal straight fries, while only pretty much Arby's and a choice amount of other non-main restaurants sell curly fries.
No. They may sell more of a certain kind of food, but does that actually vouch for their quality? Which would you rather have, right? Would you rather, let's go back to rotisserie chicken. Would you rather have a rotisserie chicken for dinner or a McDonald's, like, patty on, like, plastic cheese,
Well, the thing is, we're not talking about meat. We're talking about potatoes.
Yeah, but I'm saying the scarcity does not necessarily prove quality.
You have a point, but I would like to say I think there are some French fries. I know there are some French fries that maybe don't have the exact quality as some other ones. I could name you some French fries I've eaten at restaurants that are like, holy crap, I'm never going to eat those ever again. But there are select restaurants that have really good French fries, so you cannot pass up when you go. Maybe, for example, I think Wendy's fries are very underrated. I think they are very delicious.
I haven't had a Wendy's fry in a while.
Ooh, they're very good. But what was your earlier argument besides appealing? I wanted to say something about you've made two arguments. You made appealing and something else. It wasn't about rotisserie chickens, I don't think.
Okay, because I had my counter argument. I opened with something like I opened with just the most basic 5-year-old insult of French fries. It was just like, French fries are stupid.
They're stupid. Oh, yes, I know what I was going to say. So, where do you think your curly fries exactly got their curliness idea from? They're a variation of the already classic French fry. It's just a new idea on the old classic concept. I do like curly fries, but they're just a little ripoff of the original classic.
So you're arguing that they're just a specialty variant.
It's a special. You could say they're a specialty variant.
So,
not that I have anything against them personally. I'm just saying, there's the classic, and you can't go wrong with the classic.
You can't go wrong with the classic.
Where did curly fries come from? I guess where did curly fries come from? I don't know.
They were an older company called it was something like Suzy Q's. It was a smaller local thing that got bigger and bigger over time.
Okay.
So it's got that nice little family.
And then Arby's adopted it somewhere along the line.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Thanks, Arby's.
Yeah, it's the only place I know that sells curly fries.
Making it national, maybe international. Well, French fries have a long history.
I've never seen an Arby's overseas, but then again, it was Asia, so.
Yeah.
They're not too into cold cut sandwiches. They do love their chicken, though. KFC is big.
That's a debate for another day.
Oh, yeah. That's not even a debate.
KFC versus Chick-fil-A.
That's just an appreciation. That's not a debate.
That's true. That's
just
true.
Want
well,
KFC. Did you know there's a KFC dating simulator coming out soon?
Oh, yeah.
I have it on my calendar.
You're going to have to show this to me because I would rapidly buy it.
I will show it to you on Steam. It's on Steam, and it's by KFC, the official
What
company.
What are we dating exactly? Are we dating
Colonel Sanders?
I'm definitely going to check the rating before I buy it.
It's better not. Yeah, I would. Yes. For a second there, I thought we were dating actual pieces of chicken.
I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest dating simulator out there. There's a dating simulator where you date pigeons. So.
I'm sure.
That's true.
I'm sure that a KFC created simulator where you date chicken would probably be more respectful to the pieces of meat than how other dating sims might treat women as pieces of meat.
You know what? You have a very good point there, sir.
Anyway, we're not discussing
We're not discussing dating simulators. Well,
No, we're throwing them
so,
under the
so
bus.
as I was saying, French fries have a very long history. I did some research. So French fries were first like the first report of French fry type objects was in Latin America, actually, in the 1600s. That was kind of like a mix of both, like the ways Spanish like made potatoes, and the ways that the Incans or the Aztecs made with their potatoes. So it's kind of a mix of that. And of course, there's the argument: well, should we call them Belgian fries? Don't they come from Belgium instead of France? And I'm like, well, yeah, but they came from like Spain and the Incans first, so maybe they should be called Latin fries. But
Also, are you intentionally lowering your voice?
do I need to speak louder?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, we changed the settings, so
Sorry
it should
about
be
that.
better.
Sorry
And also, not everybody even calls them fries. In Britain, they're just called chips.
Fish and chips, come with tea and crumpets.
Yeah, we have
And then
fish and
France
chips.
has like a special French name for that I cannot pronounce.
What is
Or if
wrong
I did
with
try to
people?
pronounce, all French people would hate
What
me.
is wrong with? Okay, something is either wrong with people overseas or there's something wrong with us. I
And
can't tell.
Canada has an identity crisis because they don't know whether or not to call it French fries or chips.
That is an identity crisis because they're like,
What did French Quebec call it?
I don't know. I just know that there are fish and chip places that pop up.
well, back to topic. They're classic and they've been around for a long time, and people have that appreciation for them because they've been around so long. They're the original concept and they've been proven, and they're good.
Okay, it is confession time. The reason why I have driven us off of the path into weird things such as KFC dating simulators and such is entirely because I know I don't have much of a leg to stand on in this argument. Because I like French fries way more than curly fries. So I'm already up a creek
I
here.
mean, I do want to make an interesting point, though. Curly fries, they're made in a particular way. They're not just,
Right.
fries that have been cut up curly.
Right.
Like, they're made in a particular way,
Mhm.
which I kind of find interesting. Is like, can we just make curly fries that are just like normal fries, but just curled? Like, why do they have to be made in that particular curly fried way? Is it just the way people think now? Like, it would taste weird if somebody ate a curly fry and it tasted like a straight fry?
I don't know. But I do know that part of why they're so different is because they have some kind of a compound of like onion and garlic powder.
Really?
So that was my one remaining argument next to aesthetics. What was my other argument? I don't even remember.
It has
Fun factor?
the fun factor.
I think that was there.
I mean, that's kind of under aesthetics, but...
Yeah.
I don't think we want to go too deep into the fun factor.
Oh no. He gonna whip out something about like building pyramids out of French fries or something. Oh, that'd be fun.
I wish I could do that.
I should do
never
that
actually.
after.
Build a pyramid out of French fries.
Just go stack it up, put it on like Twitter for our podcast.
Get like a thing of large fries or two things of large fries and just build a pyramid.
Oh man, that is some cost-effective college fun,
There you go.
lads. So, but yeah, it does have a very particular flavor, and unlike
It
with
does.
unlike with other like French fries or whatever, you would need to. Like, you generally need some kind of, like, a ketchup or a sauce or something in order to go with the fries. Otherwise, it's like, okay, I'm eating, like, salt and, like, fried potato mush.
Right.
Definitely using some very biased language here, as if you couldn't say worse things about curly fries and potato mush. But it has its own flavor. You also can't duplicate it with some kind of a sauce. It is very particular to the way the French fry is made, and it adds a certain flavor to the point that I could see just eating curly fries plain in a way that you might not with French fries. And it's kind of like, and I'm going to switch from arguing for superiority by this point to arguing for their existence.
Their existence, yeah.
Which is, like, look at potato chips. Yeah, you have classic potato chips, but you're generally going to buy, some kind of a dipping sauce to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some other chips like Doritos. I would say French fries are like the Doritos of the of the fry.
So you mean curly fries are like the Doritos of the fry?
I just said French fries.
Yes, you did.
Crud.